I'd like to please be quiet and listen and take note. I'd like to share the Bible school. Let me define the Bible school. It is because he said there was no Bible school before.
Hello pa, sana kayo.
You know, do not think the Bible school was modern day building where there are faculties, classes, like that. Other preachers also have derided that, looked down about that. Oh, we don't need Bible schools. We need the Spirit. Okay. Let me explain. The Bible school in the Old Testament are the school of the prophets. There are people studying the scriptures and transcribing the scriptures. They are Bible school. Do not think just because there's enrollment, registration, it's not those things. There are centers of learning in the past that it just so happened they don't have any registration or fees or what. They're also Bible school.
Yes.
How about this place? Can you say this is a Bible school?
Yes.
So you have to widen your understanding. We must not look down on other schools of learning. Because being Berean, you should compare. You should even know. In the Endtime message, they put it down, they write it down to the point they avoid it, they look down on them. But the right attitude, what is the attitude of Abraham? He did not look down on them. He looked up on them. He said, we can learn many things from them. Now, some will quote, oh, they come from the scholars, from theology, but still, he himself studied from them, studied their works. So, a real Bible school is not this modern thought we have, although other preachers have railed against it. The real Bible school is any place, any church, it could be a church, any house, it could be homes where they come together and learn the Word of God. It doesn't, whether there is a complicated classroom or not, faculty of teachers, both are Bible schools. Now what we should be wary, beware about is Nicolaitan spirit. What is Nicolaitan spirit? Let me write it here. Nicolaitan spirit. Nicolaitan spirit is conquering the laity, means making people ignorant. Instead of hearing their side, they just memorize, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. So, all schools of learning is not wrong. What is wrong in them? And it could be here also. It could be here or somewhere else. Is the Nicolaitan spirit. What is the Nicolaitan spirit? No more Berean investigation. No more objective comparison. No more objective report. If you do not report objectively, you report subjectively. Then you can misrepresent others. You get that? Thou shalt not bear false witness. So, Bible school is not wrong in itself. Like churches, chapels, Bible studies. What about false reports? There is something much more dangerous than ordinary false reports. False reports means could you adopt these children? Where are the parents? Sister Lisa, sit behind them. So, please adopt them. Okay? So, what was the last thing I said?
False report.
False report. If a person has a false report, he still could be sincere. What is the sincerity God is looking for? Berean spirit. I'm writing these two words here in large letters so you could see it is not how perfect, how flawless your explanation is. People are prone to commit mistakes.
Amen.
Everyone commits mistakes. There are grievous mistakes. There are shallow mistakes. But there should be no judgment. There should only be the spirit of and learning from each other. What is the spirit? If you said something wrong and I see it, I can share it back to you. And if you're parent, we could learn from each other. Then we grow. So, if you have parent spirit, we learn from each other. If you have Nicolaitan spirit, oh, that's wrong. Condemn. Avoid. Do not check his evidence anymore. So, even if there are false reports, it should pass through. What should they be aware of? Again, it's the spirit. The dogmatic spirit. The close-minded spirit. The conquering spirit. When you say conquer, it does not want to give you any chance to prove yourself. You are guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Out of 10, Marcos said 11 is wrong. You've heard of that moniker before. So, what Brother Freddy said, spirit can be transferred. Yes. So, if he made a false report, but he is Berea, it's no big deal. The important thing, the spirit you are transferring is not a Nicolaitan spirit. The spirit that you should be transferring is a Berean spirit. That is to say, ministers who do not know this terminology, sometimes when they say some others are wrong, they have to be careful. They have to leave some space that I am open for correction. That something could be shown much more clearer. I am still open to be corrected.
Brother Francis, people say also believe Berea.
The word Berea?
Yeah.
Well, many people can use the word Berea. Okay?
My professor uses that word.
But not everyone who uses that word can practice that as deeply as possible. I am sharing right now the deepest manifestation of being Berea. If others said something wrong, you should have patience. Take note of all its evidence without any biases. Now, the struggle among the churches is not just right teachings or wrong teachings. The struggle is between these two spirits. Between these two spirits, whether they want to prove everything objectively or they want to mix it with emotion. I'm going to use the Samaritan. I'm going to correct Brother Magellan's concept. It is not that the Samaritan are too proud and the Jews are off limits. You know the well that Jesus sat in and asked for water? That was Jacob's well. Know that, right? If that's Jacob's well, it's originally for the Jews. It's for everyone. Now the Samaritans claim lineage, heritage from Abraham, from Jacob, and the Jews claim heritage from Jacob. No one has the exclusive right to the well. So, correction for you, Parmagela. The well is open for everyone. The woman said the Jews have nothing to do with the Samaritans. It's the other way around. It is not the Samaritans who are proud and look down at the Jew. It is the Jew who is proud and look down on the Samaritans. The Samaritans are candidates for being Berean. Take note, if being Berean, you will be scoffed at as being compromisers, not standing for the truth and many other things. It's already wrong and you want to listen to him, you want to allow him to preach. So, Berean are the considered black sheep among all the community. The Samaritans are looked down upon by the Jews. So the woman was surprised that Jesus Christ, being a Jew, in appearance, in heritage, in belongingness, Jesus Christ asked, as a Jew, asked water from a Samaritan woman. Imagine those who hate me would ask water from you. It's like a miracle, right? So, Jesus Christ asked water from Samaritan. Oh, how could you do that? You're a Jew. I know the Jews would not want to have anything to do with us. Now, Bermagella, let me give you a background. Who are the Samaritans? Who are the Samaritans? But supposedly they're brothers, they're cousins. You know who they are? They are the 10 lost tribes that were mixed with Assyrian blood. The Assyrians took the 10 lost tribes and they intermarried with their women. The children born to them, those are... Now, where do you get the word Samaritan? From Samaria. 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 And you know the history of Samaria? Samaria was a rival city to Jerusalem. They were before Nicolaitans. Why? They were not yet captive by the Assyrians, but the kings of the north, not in Daniel, the northern kingdom of Israel versus the southern kingdom of Judah. They were called Israel in the north, 10 tribes. Judah, the 2 tribes. They prevented the people from going to Jerusalem. Don't go there anymore to Manight. Oh, sorry. Don't go there anymore to Jerusalem. Let's make another temple here in Samaria. So they made a counterpart temple so the people do not have to go to Jerusalem. It was so familiar. There are, I believe, am I correct? There were people that were prevented from coming to Manila before that.
From the other side.
You're so specific. So, okay, now. So there, they were sinners. Comparing Samaritans with Jerusalem, they are more farther off from God. In Judah, at least there are kings that serve God. But in the 10 tribes of the north, Israel, kingdom of Israel, there were no kings that served God. And they were the first to be taken captive by the Assyrians. That's why the Jews looked down on them. So, when the nation of the north were taken away, some have returned, some have intermarried with the soldiers of their conquerors. And That's why the Samaritans are called half-breeds. They're not pure blood. That's why they are being looked down upon.
They are hybrid.
Yes. Yes. I should have passed through the water. But before I continue to the Good Samaritan, did you know, even if you commit a mistake in explaining out of the abundance of your heart, the important thing is what spirit you're transferring. Now, the woman at the well, when she heard about Jesus Christ, when she learned he is a prophet, the promised prophet, the Messiah, she ran into town telling everyone, "Oh, here's that man from Galilee." The woman was so excited. She is giving out reports. So this is what you failed to mention, Brother Magellan. Because your time is up. I want to add something for you, but it will be eating to his time. But I'm going to say it myself. If you report, it is like the water of life springing out of your well. And a true believer is not a silent believer. Romans 10, verse 9. Verse 9. If we confess that Jesus Christ, check it out, check my verse right. If we confess that Jesus Christ, there are many verses, is Lord. Then, could you open it up? Romans 10, verse 9. Whosoever confesses, no, the Lord Jesus Christ.
Paano nga mag-confess kung hindi niya muna nalaman? Kung hindi siya nagsaliksik. Hindi siya mag-confess.
I'm talking about report already. Report. It's not Hebrews, Romans 10:9. Please read for us, Brother Francis. Where we are, you're barbaric. Brother Francis, English. We are cultured Englishmen here. Tagalog? Okay, I accept Barbaro. If you confess with your mouth, Jesus, sinapalin mo ang sasampalataya na sa bubulo you shall be saved. If thou confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus Christ, that God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. Now, how did you get saved? Because you confessed. It's not enough that you heard, you listened, you accepted, silently, it's over. No. If it is in your heart, it will become the abundance of your heart. That's why it is a water springing to life. It's a wellspring of water. Out of your belly shall flow forth rivers of living water. You could not contain it. You have to testify. But if it's nothing, like young people, ask you a question. You want to talk about it. That's why. And why do we train our children to report? They're not yet believed. They're not yet voluntary. Because when they grow up and they did not depart from the things that we're trained with, it becomes also their wellspring of life. It becomes their confession of faith because they accepted it in their heart. Question.
There are many preachers who Manight and Spirit because the principle of faith is standing for the debating. That's why the Manight and Spirit is totally locked out, totally locked.
Even the word debate is double-edged. There's a wrong way of debating and the right way of debating.
Yes, because the part of Manight and Spirit is
close-minded, shutting others out.
Only listening for his
Own self, narcissistic, conceited. Okay. Now, let's go to the Samaritan. Have you heard of the Good Samaritan? Now, we memorized the word Samaritan. We didn't realize the word Samaritan means someone who is looked down upon. So here, in this world, even in this Christian realm, if someone looks down on you, you are a Samaritan. When you say the word Samaritan, the Christians misunderstand it. You are a good Samaritan. What people are talking about being a Samaritan is being a good person. But in older days, being a Samaritan, you're supposed to be low down stuff. You're discriminated. You are degraded. So, the modern word we use, you are a good Samaritan, that's a Christian heritage, like Catholic charity culture. But the original word Samaritan is something. Now, who is the Good Samaritan? Who was the first Good Samaritan? Jesus Christ. You know that I got it right. You have revelation then. Jesus Christ. Before we think of ourselves, think of Jesus Christ. How did he get on the cross? Brother, he's not watching. Richard Moana, he's not watching. Because if he's watching, he's Perea. Rightfully said, the cross is pagan, demonic. Why? They crucify people on the cross because it's a curse. The Bible even said it's a curse. So aside from the pentagram, the hexagram, some witchcraft symbols, the cross is among them. Ooh, it's a witchcraft symbol. But how did it come to symbolize Jesus Christ, Christianity, the gospel, redemption? Because the cross represented the humiliation of Christ, Him becoming the Samaritan. And when the parable of the Good Samaritan was narrated by Christ, He was not just talking of Himself, He was also talking of others. What does the wine represent? What does the oil represent? What does the half-dead person on the street represent? What does the Levites and the priest, not just priest, a high priest that came by and ignored the half-dead person represent? What does it represent in our church world today? And what does the Good Samaritan represent when he stooped down and held that half-dead, robbed person? And that person, he brought in. What does the inn represent when he brought it to the inn? What does the innkeeper represent when he paid that innkeeper to help that half-dead person? Next week. I'm gonna detail that next week. Oh, we still have 4 minutes to go.
No,
But she's in a hurry. Does anyone have any questions?
Why?
Okay, what is your question?
Yung sabi kanina na Brother Freddy, ano ka ba?
Please translate for us, Brother Francis. Okay. What is your question about Brother Freddy?
Yung kay Brother Freddy kanina na sabi niya yung sabi niya sa USA daw na dito, nagko-collect ka ng false report, tama ba? Tapos na pinaliwanag na.
I already explained that. I already explained that.
English na Tagalog.
So the false report,
Kaya sabihin mo muna yung sasabihin.
it's alright if others have false report. The important thing you have to guard is the Nicolaitan spirit.
Pero Francis, hindi ba pwedeng narinig mo tapos gusto mo i-share para mapagnilay-nilay ng tagapakinig?
I don't understand you. Tartar.
Okay. Tagalog naman, brother.
You have studied in college. You have to speak in English.
Okay.
Have mercy on the...
Brother Francis, Tagalog na lang kasi. Hindi pa pwede.
Can we?
Hindi pa pwede ang collecting
False report.
information and share with other people so that they compare what we are sharing. Hindi ba pwedeng ganon?
Can we collect information from others? No.
Yeah, then reporting here, then the
there's
listeners
nothing
was...
Kunin mo lang ang laman, huwag kang luto.
Oh, you heard it from the master. He's still a barbar.
Bakit? There is a perfect person. Father Fred is not perfect.
Kinain mo kasi buto.
English, please.
Brother Francis, is Father Fred is perfect?
Sister Linda,
Judge?
ask your questions. Stand on the line so you'll be recorded.
Why are there some Bible students who are very proud of the things that they know from the Bible school? Why are they?
No, the important thing, you must not be proud. You should always be humble.
Yeah.
Even if you've graduated with many certificates.
Brother
Okay?
Francis,
Brother Francis, another question. Sige, brother.
there are lots of Bible school students.
Hurry up.
You said that the church or any other establishment will be a Bible school. But how about those who has an expertise of teaching Greek, and but we don't teach Greek here?
I want.
But no one
We don't-
establishment has everything. If they teach Greek and we don't know Greek, we should learn from them. If they're Berean, we know something they don't, they should learn from. Now, if they're close-minded, it's not our problem. It's their personal relationship with the Lord. So, their personal relationship with the Lord, they have this, they owe it to God to be open. But if they could not be open, there's something, there's a hindrance in their walk of faith.
Brother Francis, do you agree that the other Bible schools have a lot of information that we don't know?
So it's good to know. It's good to
Yeah,
learn.
of course.
Being Berean, you could get all the truth.
Ito si Brother Francis, para maintindihan.
English.
Pag bumili ka naman sana, hindi pwedeng kakainin mo kagad, hugasan mo
Brother
agad.
Francis, why you are
Sorry.
Nagsaing ka,
I don't understand.
hugasan mo rin.
Yeah.
Ibig sabihin, hindi porke pagkain, hindi mo
Brother
hugasan.
Francis, why
Okay,
Tagalog na yan,
give
ha?
God, let's give God a big hand. Please give us